Alright, so we're on to episode 4 of the series where I put a bunch of Pokemon in a tier list based off of how good they are. But you've seen the title of episode 1. You know me, I know absolutely nothing about Pokemon. So this is actually just based off of either how cool or lame they look. This is just 100% opinion. So in episode 3, I was able to finish off the Generation 1, and I looked back at my 2 videos that completely fill up the rest of this tier list, so we have our completed Generation 1 tier list. Now, it'd been like 6 months in between episodes 2 and 3. In my opinion, lots of stuff happened in between, including my 14th birthday. My opinions on them actually have changed a lot in that time, but just for the sake of consistency, I didn't actually change them at all. My ratings for the first 2 episodes were actually much harsher than they are now. Also able to average all of these ratings out. Copy and paste is a wonderful thing. So I was able to get our mean rating for the whole generation, which is, roll please, 55. It's only a fair rating. Wow, my opinions really were harsh because that brought that down a lot. Reference, this is where on the list of 55 is. Anyway, enough with that because we're not actually done with Generation 1 yet. We still have one more Pokemon to go, number 151, Mew. Now, I'm not sure what to say about this. Mew definitely isn't as cute, damn it, definitely not as cool as Mewtwo. Plus, it's also naked. But what to say about this, but I'll just put it at a regular old 50. Well, now we're finished with Generation 1, that's the end of the video. Don't make sure to hi and welcome to Generation 2. Generation 2 has started. For the 4th time, I have another blank tier list. Let's see how this one goes. I don't know much about Pokemon, but I believe these are all starters. And with the first starter, number 152, we have, I don't know how to pronounce it, Chikorita or something like that. Yeah, this is a starter. It's too cute for me. Not really my thing. Just give it a mediocre rating. By the way, I actually removed the numbers from these so it's easier to rate. I still got rid of the bottom tier, but I'll put it back if I ever need to use it. It evolves into Bayleaf, which is suddenly a dinosaur. Bayleaf is actually better than Chikorita is. Definitely a good evolution. This one's pretty decent. I'm actually considering playing Pokemon Sword and Shield, but I don't know how it is. I might play it later. For the first time. Okay, enough with the unnecessary comments, so let's get on with it. Number 154, Meganium. I don't know how to pronounce that either. There's a dinosaur we have here, which is actually better than Bayleaf is. This one's pretty cool. That being over the top. I'll give this a higher rating. Next up, Cyndaquil, which is the next starter. I believe it's the equivalent of, what's his name? Yeah, Charmander. Another one of those starter things that it's a little too cute for my liking. And I've seen a bunch of pictures of this Pokemon. Its eyes are always glued shut for some reason. I don't know why. Not nearly as low as Chikorita is. Next up, the evolution. I'm not going to pronounce that. I can't. This one is much better. Very cool. Another good evolution. It's going into great tier. Now we have the next evolution, which is damn! Now we are getting somewhere. Good job, Triplosion. Into excellent tier. Next up is the final Generation 2 starter, Totodile, which I believe is the ability equivalent to Squirtle. I'm not totally sure if this is a water type Pokemon though, except that it's blue. This one's a little bit better than the first 2 starters. Well, I'll give it a fairly good rating. Now we have his evolution, Croconaw, which, for the first time, this evolution isn't as good. This one just looks a little awkward. It says over here it's really good at biting, but my question is, how exactly can you bite with a jawline like that? That's good. Okay, we're moving pretty quick. Number 160 of Furl. Come on, Pokemon, can you please give some Pokemon pronounceable names? Feraligatr, I'm guessing this is. This one is actually a better evolution. Very cool. Very good. I like this. This is very good. Other Pokemon we can put into great tier. We have Sentret. No. Come on. This one doesn't look like it can do much of anything at all. This looks anything but powerful. It literally says that this becomes incapable of sleep due to fear. Its ability is literally to run away. Really? Actually giving this a lousy, which is the lowest we had this episode. But then it evolves into Furret. This one again looks anything but powerful. Yeah, once again, it has the Runaway as an ability. I don't even know if this can do anything. Let me take a look. Yep. It doesn't get a good rating from me. Now I have Hoothoot, an owl Pokemon. This is just weird. And did I mention this owl only has 1 foot? Like this one either. We have Noctowl, which is actually much better. This one is the much cooler owl, the cooler Daniel. Plus, this one actually has 2 feet. And its ability is apparently Insomnia, which is exactly what it sounds like. This Pokemon is suffering from insomnia and cannot fall asleep. Good to know. Good rating for me. Next up, Ladybug, a bug Pokemon. This is just a generic bug, nothing too special. And whoa, this is 3 feet tall? Jeez. Sure what to say about this, giving it a 50. I'm involved in the Lydian, which is, again, not my type at all. This one a meh. You can see I'm trying to make these videos faster so that they don't become 15 minutes long like they always do. Anyway, 167 Spinarak, which is, Spider. Spiders suck. Spinarak sucks. Next up, Aridios, which is actually this time a cool bug Pokemon. This one has eyes. It looks much better than what it could have been. Much better rating. Now this one's a little weird. So you know Zubat and Golbat from episode 1, but for some reason, okay, the next evolution is Crobat, which actually migrates to a completely different, not only episode, but a different generation. This one shrunk in mouth size, which is actually pretty good. It's a much cooler bat-type Pokemon, which I like. Damn it. Give this one a good. I'm 170. Chinchou. Really? This episode is really not trying. Lousy. Chinchou then evolves into Lantern. And if they're trying to win me over, they're really not trying. Start by not using a pun as its name. And not that good. Next up is Pichu, which is apparently the devolution of Pikachu, also migrated from a different episode and generation. I don't like this one. Its color's too light, its tips are too dark. Again, too cute for my liking, I don't like it. Wow, this episode is not doing well. Okay, I said that for the first 2 episodes I was being a little too harsh, and I should probably be a little nicer, but come on, you're not making it easy. Okay, on to the 4th devolution of this episode is Igglybuff. This one sucks. Oh. Okay, at the halfway point we have Togepi. Again, it's not good. It always look all overly surprised and stuff. Jeez, what is up with this generation? Like, you have all of these negative Pokemon and only this many positive Pokemon. That's sad. Well, at least the evolution for this is much better. This is a very weird body type, but at least it's better. One's actually getting positive score this time. And now we have Natsu, a bird Pokemon. He's looking at you, kid. Perhaps this picture hasn't been used in memes. It's weird, but still pretty funny. Still actually get a good score. Hey, remember Natsu as a kid? This is him now. Feel old yet? This is a bird Pokemon, and it's so weird, but it's too ridiculous not to give it a good score. This looks like some weird thing that you'd probably worship or something. Like the almighty bird Pokemon. What do you know? This is actually the 2nd highest rating in this episode. Ari, our next Pokemon, a sheep Pokemon. Like an electric sheep. It's just a generic sheep. Not sure what to say about this. It's alright. Could be better. Laffy, the next Pokemon, which has turned pink, and this one's a little more strange. But hey, I'm not complaining or anything. I've noticed this one actually has much less wool than this one does. Definitely foreshadowing. Yeah, not too bad. So we had Mareep, then we had Flaffy, and then whoa, what happened here? I don't even know if this is correct. How did this evolve from a sheep? Would say this is really cool, but since this did come from a sheep, I'm a little more confused. Hey, that's pretty good. So when I went to this page, I also saw a drop down thing for what Mega Ampharos is. Let's take a look at that. Huh. Anyway, number 182, Bellossom. Okay, you know me, I'm a dude. I turned 14 a month and a half ago. I don't like cute stuff. So why does Generation 2 always do stuff like this? Oh, I hate it. Then we have Mario, which I can actually say is actually cuteness done right. This one I can enjoy. I actually do like this. It's kind of like Pikachu. Pikachu's cuteness done right. Makes me wonder why I did this. Mario actually can get a good score from me. Mario also evolves into Azumarill, which turned into a rabbit. This one's a little stranger, but I'm not really complaining or anything. We also have whatever the hell this is, but we're saving that for episode 6. That episode's actually making a comeback. For 185, Suodu, I don't know how to pronounce that. Now this one is not cute or cool or anything, it's just plain weird. This looks like a stripper. No. We're on to number 186, we have some the old friends over here. Which, okay, so Poliwhirl apparently can evolve into 2 separate things. It can evolve into Poliwrath or Politoed, which is very weird because it's not even the same color. Looks absolutely nothing like it. This doesn't look like it could be a 3rd evolution at all, even though it is. I don't like this one as much. 187, Hoppip, which I can say looks exactly like a Cleffa, but with leaves on the top of its head. Like, this one also has absolutely no pupils, so it looks pretty creepy. Definitely be in your nightmares. Do not like it. Next up is the evolution Skiploom, which again, a little creepy. Again, this one doesn't have any pupils. I don't like this one either. According to the Pokédex, it's used as a thermometer. Weird. Moving on. Jumpluff, which once again looks absolutely nothing like its other evolutions. Too cute? Still don't like it. I would say this one is actually going into bad tier. On to the final 10 is Apium, something like that. Well, this one is also kind of strange. And also has this weird hand thing at the end of its tail. Kind of crazy. Not sure what to say, giving it a 50. Number 191, Sunkern. No! Oh no, this is going into awful tier. Or 192, Sunfora. Can only be described as... No! 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 For reference, this is the same tier that Jinx was on in the last episode. Or 193, Yamna, which can only be described as, this one is just all over the place. This one is pretty weird. I'm not sure about this one. Just gives this one a mediocre. 194 is a Wooper. This one, once again, too cute for my liking. Now, I mean, hell, this one doesn't even have arms. This is lower, but compared to some of the other stuff I've seen, this one's not as bad. Generation is. I mean, look at what we have. Jeez. Next up is the evolution, Quagsire, which is much better. This is another one of those Pokemon that make you think, how did it evolve from that? Could be better, but I think it's okay. Oh, here we go. Next up, we're back to evolutions. We have Espeon. This one reminds me a lot of Mew and Mewtwo. Done a little better. This one's pretty good. I like it. Oh, yeah. Down to the final 4 is Umbreon, another evolution. It's definitely the best one I've seen so far. Makes you go, how much Rule 34 have done is actually great? 198, Murkrow. This one, I say, is just alright. Nothing too special, nothing too fancy, but alright. It also has that sad look on its face, like how I feel when I look at this generation. Pokemon generation it is. Well, at least he's happier here. This episode would be shorter, but it's actually longer than the last one. Number 199, Slowking. Completely forgot where I rated Slowpoke is. which Slowking is exactly like it. But again, the cooler Daniel. It has a crown and everything. Good. So for our final Pokemon episode, Misdrevious. Again. Yeah. Not much I can say about this. We'll get yet another 50 from me. Now, this episode has been long, but before I leave, I'm just gonna count up how many good and how many bad there has been. I mean, this tier from the list, I actually came up with 22 good Pokemon and 24 bad Pokemon, but it's actually lower than I thought it would be, which is good. Anyway, that's the end.